thought I had myself all figured out, but I've spent my whole life holding
Forgive me for
myself
picking such like a down topic to do, but it's real. It's something that happens every day. You never even know really who does it, but like people. Well, there are some people you can just kind of kind of how they are, and it's kind of something that you stereotype. Everyone does all the time. People stereotype with me, and they're not wrong because I have done it a long time ago, but I haven't done it for a few months, thankfully, and it didn't even last that long. But like self-harm is something you don't really. You can never expect it sometimes with people. Sometimes you never know, because like I'm in this church group with this one girl, she brought it up that she had done it, and I was just like completely shocked. And it's like I said, you never know, and then it's kind of something you don't want to make, especially that too, is you're like, for people that kind of know people that have done it, and then they kind of almost not even joke about it, but they talk about it all the time, and it's something that's kind of like a slap in the face, whatever, to hear. Like, it's almost like insulting to you if you do it currently, and then it's just like, okay, well, now I'm like offended, or you just kind of feel stupid about it, or something like that, because that's kind of how I was when people would talk about it, or talk bad about it when I did it, even though I don't now, thank God. But like I wish people didn't do it, because I mean, honestly, I think it's completely pointless, and you can hate me for saying that I think it's completely pointless, but when one of my friends, I was talking to him, and I was telling him this earlier, but like he when I had been doing it or whatever, he was like, okay, well, list me 5 reasons you think it should be like okay that I do it, why I think, okay, well, it's fine that I do this. These like 5 reasons completely cover up everything that's wrong with it, whatever. And I'm pretty sure, like, I don't remember what I said, but I'm pretty sure, like, at the time I exaggerated them to try to like fight for myself, so I didn't look like I'm just being like an attention whore about it or something, which that wasn't it, because no one really knew unless it kind of like accidentally slipped out. I kept it to myself. Like, everyone really, unless you're attention, or you either keep it to yourself or everyone knows. There's no like really in between. But like yeah, I couldn't. But now that I think about it, like, I couldn't give him even one reason that I think it's okay that anyone can do this. Because like, you may think that you should be like, you're like, okay, well, I'm bullied daily. I have like problems with like being like, you get broken up with a lot, or you have problems with relationships, like it's like your friends always a relationship, and then you're just always sitting there like no one ever seems to like you that way, and just stuff like that. And like, you just come up with these reasons, or like even like if you were abused or something like that, like physically, mentally, verbally, stuff like that, and you're like, okay, well, these are my reasons it should be okay that I do it. When those, like, no, there's never a good. I can't think of one reason that anyone should be allowed to do it, unless someone literally did it to you and you didn't. That it wasn't your choice, that someone is physically doing this to you. No one can give me a reason for it to be okay, because you're hurting yourself when you shouldn't, when you're already, like, you're being hurt enough, the fact that you're just throwing more on it, like, because if you're doing this, and obviously something's hurt you, or upset you, or bothered you, and then you're like, okay, well, let me just inflict more pain on me, because it's like, you get this, like, high off it. That's what's most of the time the case is that people get this little high off it, which I don't understand, because that's not the case for me. I really, honestly cannot, see, I can't even explain why I did it. I have no reasons that are valid enough to say why I did it, but like I can't think of one person, and these people tell me these things, like my friends, if like we get into these conversations about it, they give me these reasons too, and I'm just like, that's complete bullcrap. You can't be doing this to yourself. It's not, you don't know, there's just no reason to do it, and I wish people would realize that, and they would stop doing this to themselves, because it's pointless. You're not you may think you're helping, but in the end, you may not regret it, but you're still going to wish you hadn't done it. Because, I mean, I don't regret it. I'm not, like, ashamed of it. I'm putting a video up talking about it. I'm not ashamed of it. It happened. A few people we go through, and I know it's probably, like, you can call it a phase, because it is a phase, almost. Or just the environment. It's an environment you're put in. High school is, like, the hardest thing to get through for some kids, especially kids that go out and be different, and they don't stick in with everyone. They don't fit in with the crowd, because they don't care. And that's going to get you a lot of crap, and it's going to get you upset, because you think, like, you're being yourself, and and you're not doing anything wrong, but you're still getting crap for it. Like, that happens to me with friends a lot of times. Well, friends that I used to be friends with, like, I get all this crap from them because of, like, or that's, like, it's like, I'm messing up so much, but, like, just when, that's kind of like when you have, something, you've never done something wrong, and you're accused of doing something wrong, like, just because, like, maybe someone stereotyped you that, like, with me, like, with school, if I get like in trouble or something like that, I have to go to the guidance or have to go get written up for something, they kind of just, you can tell like when I walk in, they're just like, oh, I'm not surprised that she's coming here, she's trouble or whatever, just because of how I look and dress and all this stuff like that. Like, I'm used to that. And so that's kind of one of the things with self-harm is people like stereotype me as that I do it, which I did, but I don't now because I'm so much happier and stress-free. And that's the thing, is you like get attached to these little things that shouldn't matter that much to the fact that you do this to yourself. Because like I said, nothing is okay to do this to yourself. There's no reason you should do this to yourself. Yeah, you may think there is, and you probably won't even listen to me, but I wish you would, because there's no reason, because you're the one. And it's like, these people that do this, they try to blame other people. They try to push the blame on themselves when it should be on them, because you can't blame anyone. They're not the ones taking the blade to your wrist or to your thighs or wherever it happens. You're the one that, in the end, is inflicting this on yourself, and you try to blame other people for it. They might have said something, but you're the one that physically did this to yourself. So, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, like, I just kind of, like, dissed on anyone that did it, but, like, it's true. I'm tired of people lying to them and sympathizing them when that's not what you need. I mean, yeah, it's what you want, but there's a difference between what you want and need for your health and for your safety and all that. It's just, you have to think, is there really any reason you should actually be doing this to yourself? Because I can't think of one. Not even one. Just please stay strong, I guess. I don't know. Love you.
I have worked so hard at making myself whole.